Hello, guys, and welcome back to another episode of the Provocative Podcast. I just realized I wasn't cracking my knuckles as the song was playing. Could you hear it?
No, I don't think you could.
Oh, you were looking at me like, what are you doing?
No, I just zoned out a little.
Oh. Hi, guys. Welcome back. Thank you guys all so much for the love for last week's episode when I was like, Chris thinks this episode is boring. You guys liked it. I liked the episode. I thought it was really, really good. All right, let's give you guys a little intro. First thing, we just got back from Chicago. I'm telling you guys, we've been traveling nonstop. I did post a story where I was like, I've been living out of my suitcase. And I know like some people were like, oh, like, why are you complaining about that? That's so great. And it is like some people like, I know you can't travel. I travel probably a lot more than the average. But to be honest, I don't think I would ever enjoy a job where like you are constantly traveling like every 3-4 days. Like, it gets exhausting when you're someone who like is used to their routine. I love my routine. I love having a schedule. I was actually just talking to my cousin Lolly about it, about how us Virgos especially, because she's a Virgo as well, if we don't have a routine, if we are not organized with what we want, our goals or whatever, we feel like our whole life is a huge mess. Like we start contemplating everything. We're like, oh my God, what am I doing with my life? But when we're organized, we feel a lot better. It's just, I think it's just like a Virgo thing too. So, we've been traveling a lot. We went to Chicago for a few days because it was my cousin's Bianca's baby shower. And I love her so much. And we haven't seen each other in like a really long time, but I wanted her to know that I support her. She's in Chicago and I miss her and I really wanted to be there for her. And so we literally just went for the weekend. I also got to see my grandparents. My grandpa he turns 80 this month, and then that's my dad's mom, and then my grandmother,
That's your mom's dad.
That's my mom's dad. And then I saw my grandmother. She's my dad's mom, and she is 93 years old.
93 or 94?
93. 94?
I thought she said 94.
94.
We're turning 94.
I think she'll be 94 this year in December. Guys, and she looks great.
Pretty solid for 94.
Her 94. Chris is like, damn, your family lives long. Yeah. I think my grandfather, her husband, passed away when he was like 92.
Yeah, but he also had cancer. So.
Yeah.
But you have an aunt or something that's 103. What is it, 104?
Yeah, my tia Kika, she died at 104.
Jesus.
104. And in Mexico.
Yeah.
Okay, like it's crazy. Chris and I were just talking about that they've lived through the 20s and all this crazy stuff. It's just crazy. So anyways, it was nice. We had, honestly, that pizza was so good. We had pizza from our hotel, like close to our hotel. What was it called? Pisanos. Pisanos. You're making it sound like Mexican. Okay, yeah. Pisanos in Chicago. We stayed at Chicago Athletic Club.
Chicago Athletic Association.
It was so nice. I loved that hotel. It was so different than what we're used to.
Yeah, it was really unique.
Because we're used to like modern. I always try to look up. Our hotels are never shitty. Like we always try to like, if we're going to travel, we're going to go to a new place. We're going to see a new hotel that we like. And this one, when we booked it, it was really different. There's a lot of like super high-end hotels, but I was like, this one looks different, and I'm so glad we stayed there. I had such a good time.
We didn't use it to its full capability.
We didn't. You said we did or we didn't?
We did not.
No, because we were there for that hotel made me want to extend my stay. I was like, man, we didn't have to go back. But I definitely think that's going to be one of our things where we go back to. Like, that's how much I loved it. You know how we have, like, our Guadalajara thing when we're like, we're going to go back and do that thing, like, from our trip? I feel like this Chicago trip was one of those trips where I'm like, I'm coming back to this. Like, this is going to be the hotel we just keep coming back to. That's how much I liked it. And, yeah, it was super quick. We flew in Saturday. It was, like, a whole long-ass day because we woke up at 5 a.m., flew in, saw one grandparent, saw another, checked into our hotel until like 6:37, and then the baby shower was the next day, and then we went out to dinner with one of my cousins, and then we just came back Monday. It was at 5 a.m. Same thing. It was just like there for a day and a half and come back, but it was good. We're back home though. We're getting back on track again. It's always hard for me sometimes, like because
it's hard for me too.
Get back in my cardio routine. My running right now has been like.
The hardest for me is just getting my food in.
Yeah.
Like I have to build up to get an appetite. Like I have to continually force feed, and then I'm used to the amount of food.
Yeah.
And then when I don't,
When you
I
stop,
fall off,
yeah.
I just don't feel like eating anymore.
Yeah.
That's where I'm at right now.
I'm right there with cardio. I build it for these runs. And then I stop and then I'm like, oh God, I've been feeling like that. And this heat does not help, guys. I've had to actually scale back on my training for my half. So I don't think I haven't announced it here. Have I announced it here? The date? I haven't announced it to anyone,
okay.
like which half marathon I signed up for. So my goal is the one I was like, this is the one I'm doing is in January until 2024, which is the half marathon in Disney World. I want to do that one. That's like my goal.
Is Disney World Florida or California?
Florida. It's in Florida. And I'm super excited, but I was like, when I looked this up in January of this year. I was like, okay, I thought it was going to be this year, November, but it's not till January. So there's actually one in November, 2 that I might do. But the big one is in January. And I was like, well, fuck, like I kind of want to sign up for one before then because I don't want to I don't want to just wait to train for it. So I started training and I set a goal one for October here in Houston. But the issue is that you guys know, I've been training. This week will be like my 9th week of training for the half marathon. I still have like 3 more months left. So we actually ended up scaling back because my runs are like, it's too hot outside to run. I either have to wake up at 5 in the morning and to start my day and start running, or I have to run at like 9 p.m. Like yesterday at 8:30, it was still 97 degrees here in Houston, guys. Like I either have to start running.
It's a humid 97, so it sucks.
It sucks. But for me, it's not the humidity. It's when the sun is beaming on you, I just feel like I'm going to pass out. I'm going to pass out right here. And so we've kind of scaled back the mileage so that I'm running like 3 to 4 miles a day, keeping it going until we're closer to my half marathon. Then I'll up my miles again. But you know, like I said, I am running it to run it for me. I'm using running as kind of like my cardio to stay healthy, to stay active, and I'm feeling good. So, and I also wanted to talk about what you said today. Let the audience know, just in case their mans
is going
through this. Also, first, let me just say, I've been running. You guys know that I've been running like 40. I got up to 45 miles. 48 miles, 45 or something like that.
I think you got to 45.
45 miles a week. And he's been running with me recently, and tell them how tired you are.
I mean, first of all, last time I ran, I weighed 120 at my height. I am now 200. So 80 pounds definitely makes a difference. I had old shoes, so I had blamed it on the shoes.
Yeah.
Because my shins were they were on fire.
Yeah.
And even when I first started running, I don't remember my shins ever hurting. Like, it's not shins. No,
you don't have shin splints.
It's not shin
It's
splints.
soreness. I got them when I first started running.
But I've never had that before. So I was like, what the fuck is this? So I ordered new shoes. New shoes didn't help. But yeah, it's tough. It's tough running in the heat.
Yeah.
I mean, I still feel like I'm pretty quick. Considering my weight.
I'm not saying you're not quick. I'm saying yesterday you were fucking exhausted afterwards.
Everything just gets so tight.
Yeah.
I'm too muscular to run now.
No, but I like, guys, when I
I still have I have asthma too,
yeah,
so it's a little harder, but we push through.
You did a really good job, but I just wanted to say, like, no, I'm really proud of you for running with me, but afterwards yesterday, he's been like so tired. He's like, fuck, I'm so tired. I'm like, this is how I was feeling. I couldn't do anything after my runs in the morning, and I would be so pissed because I'm like, I just started my day and I'm already exhausted. Like, it really does exhaust you when you're running more than 3-4 miles. But anyway,
so like in reference to that, I'm doing cardio because my coach assigned me cardio during my lean bulk. So I'm kind of doing a lean bulk right now. Doing 30 minutes, 5 times a week. But I can't run all 5 days. There's no fucking way I could run all 5 days. So I've been doing the bicycle, spin bike that Jasmine has. I know some of you probably seen it in some of her posts. And today I did it, and I just decided to look up something that's been troubling me on the bike. Like ever since I started doing it, because I mean, I've done it for preps. I think, that's pretty much it. I've only done it for prep, and I'm doing it now because it's just what coach said. So I just doing what I was told. But my wiener always goes numb when I ride the bike, which today I decided to finally look it up because I was like, there's no way this is normal. And it has a lot to do with the seat design. So obviously you could order a different seat that doesn't have like the tip as big as like like super long and narrow because that's how your seat is.
Yeah.
There's some that have like no nubs in the front, like it's just for your butt.
Oh, so that front part is what's like.
That front part is what's fucking me up because it's pushing on a part called the perineum. I just looked. That's what I was looking up right now. So it's pushing on a perineum, which if you're a consistent bicyclist, whether it be spin bike or like actual biking, if your wiener goes numb pretty often, it could lead to erectile dysfunction. It could lead to permanent numbness, desensitization of your penis. So if you're a dude listening to this and you go to spin classes or you're cycling or cycle outside, and you're going down there pretty often, change your seat or get some padded shorts. Oh, that's also probably why cyclists wear padded shorts, because a lot of them do have that strip down their butt crack. Oh. But I'm just going out there in regular gym shorts, so that can make a big difference too. Maybe. Yeah. But yeah.
But guys that go to that would go to my spin class wouldn't in the seats. But that's like we were about to get in the shower.
My wiener literally goes numb. And then I hop off the bike and like I guess the blood rushes back and it just hurts. Like it's just like when your arm falls asleep. Like it's like I'm sitting there like rubbing my wiener, like trying to make the feeling go away. Yeah.
Oh my god!
Now you guys know.
No, I was like, when he was telling me this, we were about to jump in the shower this morning, and he was like, "Hey, I looked this up," and I was like, "Wait, you never told me that would happen to you?" He's like, "Yeah, because I didn't really think much about it until today."
I told you once that my wiener would go numb.
Yeah.
Yeah, I told you once, but I just kind of.
I don't remember. And I was like, oh my God, we need to share this with my ladies, because what if their guys are like cycling outside or whatever, like, and that's something they're not looking up. Like, it's important, because what if, that could be the cause of these men not being able to like, perform or whatever. So I thought it was important to share.
TSA.
Also,
PSAs.
Public service announcement. Also, guys, I finished One True Loves, the book by Taylor Jenkins Reid. It was really good. I was sitting there on the plane on the way back from Chicago crying.
And I was already I got like the super Spark Note version of it. So at the very end, I was just like, who she choose?
Yeah, who she choose? It was good though. I was crying at the end of it. I just started watching Maybe Someday by Colleen Hoover.
You started reading.
I just started. Reading.
Watching.
Sorry, reading that one. That one's not part of our book club. Neither was the one that I just read. I just was reading that. I'm just reading them on my own. We do have a new one. I can't remember what it's called. I get it today. I just ordered it from Amazon, and I'll share that one with you guys, depending on how I like it. But and we finished Firefly Lane on Netflix.
I mean,
you were watching it with me.
I just watched parts and
guys,
pieces.
that show fucked me up so bad. Oh my God. I'm about to start my period this weekend too. I know you would have to watch it. It's so many episodes and they're long, but I'm about to start my period. And that ending, I was like, and I held it back. I was gonna, because Chris was there. If Chris wouldn't have been there, I would have probably been like that breathing. But I was already I was crying pretty bad. Like I could not breathe out of my nose from so much just blockage there. Oh my God, that show fucked me up. Like it just. Oh, anything with dying and partners and best friends, I'm just fuck. I don't know. It was good though. And yeah, also we finished Black Mirror, the new season. We liked it, right?
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Yeah.
I just realized that the mics are crossed. I have your mic.
Oh, is that it? Does it matter?
No, it's not a bad thing.
Okay. Yeah, that one's good. My favorite episode is the second episode of the new season, Lock Henry.
Yeah, Lock Henry. Yeah, it was almost all the episodes were pretty good. Unexpected endings.
Yeah, they all give you moments. That one gave me a moment. The third one, the astronauty one.
Oh, yeah,
that name was weird. It has a weird name, but that one at the end, you're like, what the hell? I was just like, what the hell? Why would he do that? It was crazy. I definitely recommend it. All right, guys. So let's get into today. There's anything else you want to share with the call? Anything new? No. No, right? No? You haven't gamed. You haven't done really anything. I know.
Shit, it's been busy.
I know.
We're making moves. Hopefully, we get some confirmation on some dates and we could announce something soon.
Yeah, I know. I'm ready.
But hey, we've been working hard at what this thing is, so
yeah.
Well, I'm excited if I can just put it out there already.
I know, me too.
We'll see.
We're ready. All right. This one is a more chill back, funny episode. I looked up some questions to ask the hubby over here, and then at the end we have some like just random facts to know. All right, so the first one is, what is the weirdest smell you have ever smelled?
You're asking me?
Yes.
Weirdest. I could tell you what one of the nastiest smells I've smelled.
Okay, tell them.
What do you remember what flight it was?
No, I don't remember.
So me and Jazzy
it was a long flight though. It was like a 3-hour flight though.
Yeah, so it wasn't Hawaii. No, it wasn't Hawaii.
No.
So we were on a flight and I was sitting aisle and I guess we were close to the bathroom or on the way to the bathroom, whatever. And some lady just walks by and I kid you not, the smell that came from this woman is the most disgusting smell that I've ever smelled. Like, never did I think that someone could smell worse than fish, but she smelled horrendous. And it was just like, and she stood there for a while too, and on her way back. So I got a whiff of it twice, and it was.
I think because she was sitting.
Absolutely nasty.
Was she sitting in the same row, like on the other side, or was she sitting like one row?
No, she was like ahead of us, and she was walking back. So I guess we were close to the back bathroom or something.
We weren't super close. I remember her.
I don't remember the exact situation.
So I remember when she got up, you were like, I remember looking at you and you were just kind of like, and then she came back from the restroom and you were like, what the fuck? And I'm like, I could just see it in his face. I've never seen him so.
Did you know what Sebo was before I said it, Sebo? Before I taught you what Sebo was? No? So, like, growing up, my parents would always say the word sebo, which is like the gunk that builds up in your genitalia. For dudes, you know, it's like that junk around the tip of your wiener. And
it's a like a smell.
It's a
like,
smell.
You know what that smell is.
Like, now that you know what I'm talking about, you know what that smell is. And females get sebo too, obviously.
Yeah.
So it was that, but like in concentrated form.
Oh.
But it still smelled like fish too.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Like it just smelled awful.
That smell. Okay, my worst smell wasn't this, but actually this is probably my worst smell.
But yours is, the question's weirdest. I just don't know what the weirdest
yeah, but that one, no. I'm saying like I had a different story, but then I remembered this story right now that you were saying. Someone smelled Athletic Empire's outdoor restroom like this. Like, I kid you not. I think more men use that restroom like too. Oh my God. It was like a dirty penis smell. I
just don't understand how that happens. Like, all you're going in there for is either to take a shit or take a piss. Like, how do you manage to get your body odor over everything?
Yeah, I don't know.
Do you like get your finger and go around the tip of your wiener and smear it on the toilet seat or something?
I just think maybe some people's odor is just that.
It's crazy.
Like much. Yeah, I don't know.
And those bathrooms are cleaned every day, typically.
Yeah. So like, it was someone there that day.
Yeah, it had to been.
But I like had never seen your face so upset. And on that plane, you were like, I have never, ever, like, you know, smelt something that awful in my life. And I was just like, I was in the middle seat. And I think I was watching something. And I was like, what the fuck's going on? And he was just like so upset. For me, not even the weirdest. Because I don't even know how to describe it. Was the Uber drive from Miami?
Yeah, you complained a lot about that
to our airport.
I just smell like wet rag.
No. That smelled like wet rag with caca breath. Like someone who, like the way you were telling me yesterday, that little kid's breath or whatever in the show. It was, we were riding this Uber from the Airbnb to the airport because we were leaving Miami. Oh my God, guys. I am really particular about smell. Ever since I got COVID 2 years ago, my smell is just, I can smell things from far as fuck away. And before anyone does, I got into that car and I was like holding my breath the entire 30 minutes to the airport. I was so close to telling the guy to pull over. And the car wasn't dirty. It's not that it was dirty. It was just like his smell. Like
the dampness of the car and all that.
Like it was just his own smell. He did have a Puerto Rican flag. So I don't know if it was some meal or something. I don't know what it was. And I just didn't want to be rude and be like, can you pull over? I can't handle the smell. But I had to roll down the window and my head was out the window. It was just so bad. Even thinking about it right now, my stomach is just like, ugh, like, oh my God, that was so bad. All right. What is something that everyone looks stupid doing?
You already have something in mind?
No. I was thinking about this.
What makes you, what do you think of?
What is something that, I don't know. Like, I think pooping.
When do you see someone poop though?
Oh, that's true.
All right, next one.
Okay, yeah, because I don't know. I was just trying to think of something.
Something stupid. No?
No,
Next
okay.
one.
What part of a kid's movie completely scared you
Scared me?
growing up?
I mean, not movie, but show. Courage the Cowardly Dog.
Oh, shit, I forgot about that
Fucked
one.
me up as a little kid.
Yes, but it was so good.
Like, there's so many of those episodes I didn't watch to their entirety.
The macaroni.
Yeah. That's not even a scary part. Though.
No.
Those episodes are scary. And I know my brother was scared of, I don't remember the name of the character, but it's that red character from Powerpuff
Oh
Girls.
my gosh, yes. Oh my gosh, yes. That one was scary.
Yeah,
You're thinking about shows. Yeah, Courage the Cowardly Dogs. Oh my God. But that was my favorite show, like, growing up. I loved it. And I remember my childhood bed, and I had a little TV, and I would just like crisscross applesauce and like just watch it. And it was always... Yeah, that one was Howard the Puppet Girl. And they always went like 7:30, 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
And I would just pray. I had my parents would put me to bed at a certain time and encourage the Cowardly Dog. Sometimes my mom would be like, Mom, 30 more minutes, and I would be able to watch an episode. But for me, I thought about movies, and for me, it was James and the Giant Peach. I think that was
I remember seeing that, but
for some reason that movie always creeped me out. And then The Haunted Mansion.
Haunted Mansion?
Yeah, the part where they're in this hallway and the globe comes to life and there's like a head in the globe. That part always scared me. But I think now, like, if I think about when I'm a lot younger, Courage the Cowardly Dog for sure.
Yeah, I can't think of any movies that have got me fucked up like that.
Really?
No, not as a kid. No.
Oh yeah, James.
Yeah, shows more than anything.
Okay. If animals could talk, which one would be the rudest?
The rudest?
Uh-huh.
I don't know, man. I feel like sloths would be assholes.
You think?
Or koalas. It's always the fluffy ones that are probably going to be the assholes.
I can't think of
sloths. You know damn well Chihuahua's going to be assholes.
Yeah, Chihuahuas. But, like, I feel like sloths, no, because ever since I've seen Zootopia, I can't get, like, he's just so chill. Like, he's like, hey, man. The rudest, I don't know, for me, like, I feel like rhinoceroses.
Right.
Or a donkey.
Be a little stuck up or something?
Yeah, I just feel like they'd be rude. They'd be like, move out of my way.
What? Panther might be a little stuck up too then.
They're all the aggressive ones. If peanut butter wasn't called peanut butter, what would it be called?
Nut butter. I don't know. If peanut butter, what else would you call it?
Brown.
I was like, finishing.
Your face is like that one meme where it was like, you know what, when we play What Do You Meme, and he's like that kid that looks like that.
Oh, the redhead?
Yeah. I don't know what it would be called. Something like brown sticky.
Brown sticky.
It's something like that.
Smooth milk.
What were we talking about the other day? That, like, if you've ever tried, like, peanut butter, like, if you put too much peanut butter in your mouth, you really do feel like you're suffocating.
I mean, I don't remember when, but I mean, I know we did, but yeah, that does happen a lot of times.
That's scary.
I'm just
you're like
swallow, bitch.
You're like, it goes down your throat real slow until you're like, like that.
And I always get this creamy kind, so it's even harder. I feel like the crunchy one probably.
Team crunchy guys or team creamy? I am team crunchy all the way.
Yeah, I'm always team creamy.
No, I love crunchy. Okay.
I like creamy.
Imagine if it was clunky. Okay. What sport would be the funniest to add a mandatory amount of alcohol to? Oh, can you imagine runners? I was thinking running. Because it'd be like this.
Oh, shit.
Like
yeah,
this.
probably. I was trying to think of like what sport involves the most coordination.
I feel like football, they just bang each other up. Wrestling, they just like be like miss each other. But I think running, it would slow everyone down and kind of get everyone like fucked up.
I don't know. I've seen a couple beer miles and beer runs, whatever. Really? I think something like
gymnastics.
Oh, gymnastics would be pretty cool. Probably get a whole lot of injuries there. Honestly.
Yeah, that's what I would say.
I don't know. I don't know what would be funny to watch. Polo. What's the one with the little croquet drunk?
Okay. If you were arrested with no explanation, what would your friends and family assume you had done?
Speed.
Yeah. That's what I would assume first. I would hope that it wasn't for anything else.
Well, I mean, the question said, what would you assume?
For me, probably like getting in a fight.
Getting in a fight?
Yeah.
I think like road rage.
Road rage?
Yeah.
No, my road rage isn't that bad. I think for me, it'd be like I'm at a store and somebody really pisses me off, and then I get into like a heated argument and they have to escort me out. That's me. But road rage, I don't really get road rage. When I drive by myself, I don't get road rage.
How often do you drive by yourself?
Once in a blue moon. But when I do drive by myself, I drive really pretty slow. Okay. If you were wrongfully put into an insane asylum, how would you convince them that you are actually sane?
I thought these were funny questions.
They're funny questions.
Right.
You just have no imagination. This is a great example, guys.
I don't have imagination.
You literally, I want to go off of you, and you're just so like.
I am a logical person.
Man.
I am a logical person.
So should I ask you logical questions?
Questions that don't involve me forming this grand ass story in my head. This is girl.
Well, that was your last question.
What is you doing?
That was your last question.
You tell me the answer. How are you gonna convince someone that you're sane?
I would probably say something to them to convince them. Like I would like say like I don't know.
Creative, I see.
I can't with you. I guess okay, yes, my expectation for you is a little high. If I can't I'm going forward, if I can't come up with a fast enough answer, that probably means that you can't either.
For sure.
For sure.
For sure.
All right, now let's go to facts because you ruined these. All right. Did you know avocados are a fruit and not a vegetable?
I knew that at one point, yes. Oh. If you would have asked me right now, I'd probably have to think about it.
Mm-hmm. All right. Allodoxophobia. You know what that is?
Mm-mm.
Is a fear of other people's opinions. It's a rare social phobia, but it's actually considered
rare.
A phobia.
That doesn't sound like it'd be that rare.
I know. But allodoxophobia, that's what it's called. Did you know human teeth are the only part of the body that cannot heal themselves?
Yeah.
You knew that?
Yeah.
I mean, I knew that. Like, once they said that, I'm like, okay, yeah, they are. But like, if I would ask you what body part cannot heal itself, you would.
Honestly, I wouldn't have thought teeth, just because I really don't consider teeth body part.
Yeah, same.
I think limbs.
Yeah. But it's crazy, yeah, that teeth can't. Well, I mean, I feel like you can't grow limbs too.
Well, I think it's saying like if you get a cut, your arm will heal itself, or your leg, whatever. But if you chip up your tooth isn't gonna regrow.
Yeah, that's true.
Or close itself off. That nerve is gonna stay fucking exposed.
God. Oh my God, the chills I just got.
That's what I went.
That shit, you know that hurt.
Yeah, you know that nerve gonna go. Ugh.
I can't with you sometimes. Okay. It is. Did you know? It is illegal to own just one guinea pig in Switzerland. It's considered animal abuse because they're social beings and get lonely.
Interesting.
I'm serious. I'm not making this shit up. I actually found this.
How do they know that they don't have like a Scorpio guinea pig?
That's true.
That doesn't want company.
Fuck for him.
Fuck other guinea pigs.
I'm good by myself.
This cage too small, bro.
Nutmeg is a hallucinogen. It has mind altering effects if ingested, if ingested in large dosages.
How large of a dose?
I don't know. I was hoping that it would say. I wonder.
We're about to spice up our eggnogs, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy, right?
I mean, I really don't like the taste of nutmeg though. It's too spicy. It's too much of a spice.
What do they put in nutmeg?
Oh, all your like pumpkin spice latte, I think maybe.
Oh yeah, they probably. But I don't like pumpkin.
All your holiday flavors. That's a holiday flavor.
Yeah. The Japanese word kuchi zamishi.
What is it again?
Kuchi samishi.
Say that in your accent.
The Japanese word kuchi. No, it's kuchi. Now you're making me kuchi samishi. Kuchi samishi. Kuchi samishi is the act of eating when you're not hungry because your mouth is lonely.
What the fuck?
We do this all the time, apparently.
Yeah, just out of boredom.
Out of boredom, yeah. The actors who voiced Mickey and Minnie Mouse actually got married in real life.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
In 1991. I thought that was so cool. I was like, oh, I'm sure they're going to love knowing this. All right, 2 more. This one I found really interesting. I don't know if you're going to find this interesting. The Night's Watch cloaks in Games of Thrones were made from IKEA rugs.
What the fuck?
Isn't that so cool? Go to IKEA. Hey,
I don't remember what those robes look like though.
They apparently they got them out of rugs. What is the word? They not peeled them, but they took off whatever fur they didn't want and then dyed them, and then that was the cloaks.
Creative people.
Yeah. That's crazy. I was like, shit. I know it's like whatever, but like for me, like I'm like, wow, they got those at IKEA. You don't ever think about shit like that. And the last one. Oh, I wanted to read the actual fact of this one, but so give me a second. Okay, the last one. The Eiffel Tower was originally intended for Barcelona.
Yeah, I don't remember that, but I know
The Spanish city thought it was too ugly, so Gustave Eiffel pitched it to Paris instead. French critics weren't too thrilled either, but it's one of the most famous landmarks in the world today. Bet you Barcelona is now like, fuck. I thought that was interesting. I didn't know you could just be like, yeah, no, we don't want this.
Well, I mean, it was an artist trying to put up his like statue per se.
Oh, yeah, so I guess you're right.
You got to get someone's permission to put it up.
Yeah, that's true. All right, guys, that's all I have for you.
That's it today?
That's it. How long has it been?
32 minutes. You got nothing else to share?
Well, I thought you were going to talk a little bit more, but like, I just can't.
You should know that. You should know this by now.
But I also don't want to ask like 20 questions.
Yeah. That's why you gotta be a fluffer.
I had to be the fluffer.
Fluff me up, baby.
What was that word? Who said that?
Yeah.
Yesterday, Jake Peralta?
It was yesterday. Yeah. What did I tell you it meant?
A guy fluffer.
A fluffer. What's a fluffer?
It's a guy who.
It's not necessarily a guy, but it could be a guy, I guess.
It's men who fluff other men's wieners.
On porn sets, yeah.
On porn sets?
Well, it's like between takes, it's the one that keeps the guy hard.
Oh, that's not. I didn't know that. I didn't grasp that when you said that to me yesterday.
Why else would you need to stay hard?
So they have someone?
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's like a dedicated role.
So like, there's like, I guess if they're like cut, they need someone to keep it going.
Just there like stroking the guy's dick so it doesn't go away.
That's so crazy. I don't think I've ever thought about things like that.
There's a production even to pornos. There's a production team even for pornos.
I mean, there's a production to everything. It's crazy, like when you actually get to like see what goes behind everything. But like we don't think about that, right? There's a lot of things we never think about, but like that's crazy to me that there's like. I wonder if women take something to get wet too.
I don't know.
Just a lot of lubricant, right?
That or fucking drugs to feel good.
No, I don't know. Maybe.
Well, there you go, guys. You guys got an extra fact.
You guys got an extra fact of Fluffer. We're watching Brooklyn Nine-Nine. We actually really like that show.
For the second time.
For the second time.
Or third?
No, this is our second because I don't remember a lot of things in that show.
Yeah, so we rewatch a lot of shows.
Yeah, because we like 30-minute shows. We told you guys this. 20 to 30 minute is our good time. Even though sometimes we watch 2 shows back to
Multiple
back.
episodes.
But for some reason, long shows we just don't really like. We can't dedicate too much time to them.
Sometimes we tap out like 20 minutes in.
Yeah. Or it'll take us 3 days to finish one episode.
Yeah.
But yeah, guys, I'm trying to think what else I wanted to share with you guys if there was anything else. But we're working on what we're working on. We're going to share it with you guys hopefully soon. Things are going good. Depression is getting a little bit better. House is good. Hermes did get hurt the other day. So Lolly told me Breezy's getting a Frenchie. Or got a Frenchie. I told her, make sure she knows ahead of time. Back problems, nose problems, eye problems if they're like too small. Frenchies are great, guys. They're the best things ever, but they are costly and they are very delicate with a lot of things. And Hermes is sick again. His back got hurt recently, and it's just like the smallest little bit of him just running across the room can just flare up his back, and it's just, it sucks because he has to be in his kennel, and like it really, really sucks. But anyways, that's it. I'm not going to keep flipping anymore. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I'll give you guys another serious one next week. If you guys have any other talking points, let me know. I actually also want to interview Art. Art is my videographer. I want to get his perspective on videography, what it is to work with me. He's going to be mean. Nah, he's not going to be mean. He always fucks around with me. But I love Art, and I can't believe I haven't had him on here. So I kind of want to give you guys an insight on videography, photography, working with an influencer, what it's like, and things like that. So I'll probably have him on next week. But thank you guys so much for watching and for listening. Don't forget to share. Please, to share.
Comment. Leave a review. 5 stars. Yeah. Share.
Yeah. Also, next week I will be my Caliente Curves challenge will be up and going. It's a challenge you can do on your own. It's for anyone who wants to incorporate it into their busy life.
There is no official start date.
Yeah,
you just pick it up whenever you're ready to go.
Yeah, it's super easy, really convenient. I wanted to make something convenient for you guys because I know sometimes you start something and then life just throws curveballs at you. So it's something that you can have. You can start it whenever you want and commit to it, however long you want to commit to it. So that will be live next week. If you have any more questions on that, just DM me. And I love you guys. Thank you guys so much for the support. And I'll see you guys next week. Bye.
I'm not gonna be there for you. 'Cause you were never there for me. Don't go ask me what to do.